Welcome to Saturday Night Live. I'm your host, Brooke Chamberlain, and tonight is all about the Ninth Amendment. For those of our viewers out there who don't know what the Ninth Amendment is, I'm here to explain it to you. The Ninth Amendment states that people have rights that are not specifically stated in the Constitution. One of those rights is said to be the right to privacy. Let's take a look.
Hello? Hey, girl. Hey, girl, what's up? Nothing much. I'm just so mad right now. I just got off this flight and the flight attendant was like so rude to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that tomorrow I'm gonna go back and bomb the airport. That'll teach that flight attendant not to be rude.
Oh, Allie, you're so funny.
Yes, I finally have something. I'm gonna get a promotion.
Agent P?
Yes?
Are you wiretapping a phone call?
No.
Because you know that it's illegal to wiretap a phone call under the Ninth Amendment.
I hope you enjoyed that skit. Now, many people do not know that the Ninth Amendment was actually ratified in 1791, along with the other amendments that are part of the Bill of Rights. The framers of the Constitution knew that they could not list every right and protection that citizens have. Thus, the Ninth Amendment is used as a kind of catch-all to encompass the basic rights not specifically written. Another important right granted by the Ninth Amendment is the right to die. Although this is a very controversial right, the Supreme Court declared it belongs to all citizens. Let's take a look at this next skit.
I'm sorry, miss, but I have to inform you that you only have 1 month to live. And during this time, you will most likely experience excruciating pain.
Can't you just kill me now? I don't want to suffer.
Well, I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to do that.
Well, I study law, and I happen to know in the great Commonwealth of Oregon, physician-assisted suicide is legal.
I'll have to check with my supervisor. You're right. I am allowed to assist you in suicide if you choose by lethal injection.
I'll do it. Where are my angels at? Woo!
I'll prepare the paperwork.
The right to die is one that has been questioned in the Supreme Court several times. In the Supreme Court case Cruzen v. Director, a patient in a coma decided that they wanted to remove their feeding tube so that they could die. In an 8-1 decision, the Supreme Court ruled this was legal. In Gonzalez v. Oregon, an Oregon law allowing euthanasia was challenged. The Supreme Court, however, ruled that physician-assisted suicide is constitutional under the Ninth Amendment. Another controversial right that may or may not be protected by the Ninth Amendment is gay marriage. Let's take a look at this next.
Checked on the status of our adoption application today.
Really? What did it say?
The woman there said that we may never be able to adopt a child.
What? Why not?
She said that it's almost impossible for single people to qualify for adoption.
But we're not single. We're together.
I know, but Pennsylvania doesn't recognize our marriage.
So now what?
We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Gay marriage hasn't yet been clearly deliberated on. The Supreme Court did repeal Proposition 8, a law that stated that marriage was only the union between a man and a woman. This was a step towards the right to gay marriage. However, the topic is still being widely debated on today. That concludes our show tonight. Tune in next week for a presentation on the 8th Amendment. This is your host, Brooke Chamberlain, signing off.
In our video, it has been clearly shown that the Ninth Amendment is the most important of all of the constitutional amendments. Without the Ninth Amendment, the U.S. government would be permitted to deny us any rights that are not specifically mentioned in the Constitution. That includes the rights that people expect to have, such as privacy or the right to die. Without the Ninth Amendment, life in America wouldn't be the same.